people that come home after work and they sit and watch television and overeat. They don't even know about all of the gems that are out here. There's just a plethora of places to go hike and bike every single day, before you go to work, after you get to work. And within each one of these ranges, sometimes there's a dozen trails alone that I could be able to cover. All right, check this out. Let's take a quick tour of the visitor center before we get started. They have valuable information, some really cool gifts, but in the back room, they have some desert creatures like scorpions. Here's the king snake, which is a non-venomous constrictor. And over here, we have the western diamondback, which is responsible for the most bites in the U.S. And here is the king of sting with the most venomous uppercut in the United States, the Mojave rattlesnake. Look. He's checking me out. Watch his little rattler operate. If this guy tags you, seek medical attention immediately. If you don't, you could potentially risk paralysis, amputation, or even death. Now, some bites are accidental, while others are from carelessness by people going off the trail, taking selfies with a snake, reaching into rock crevices, or trying to move a snake off the trail with their hand or a stick. And there are those who have opted to not get medical attention at all due to the cost, which can run tens of thousands of dollars, while others have chosen to only pray. These people are no longer with us. So here, let's go for a ride in the park. This place is vast and gorgeous. They have over 50 miles of hiking, biking, and horse riding trails. They also have tent and RV camping. There's so much fun stuff to do here, so make an effort to come on out, enjoy this beautiful place. But today, we're going to do a quick hike, so let's get started. This is part of the Maricopa County Park System, and if you get an annual pass, which currently is just under $100, you get access to just over a half a dozen really nice parks, and this place is gigantic. I mean, you can drive for miles in here. I did an episode of the Usury Mountain Park, and that's just such a great area. But it's a small park, and it's just a couple miles around. They have Merkle Hill, which is one of my favorite little mountains to climb. It's got a lot of character to it. And then there's the actual Usury Mountain, and that's a great climb up to the top. There's the Wind Cave and perimeter trails, awesome biking trails. This looks like it's a little bit more elaborate, and you can really spend quite a bit of time here. So I think I'll take advantage of this on my bicycle one day. Right now we're going to hike it up on foot. Oh man, look at this. How this differs a little bit from the Usury Mountain is that you're really out here and there isn't any other infrastructure or industry or subdivisions or homes for quite a ways. Well, this is a pretty easy climb. It's a quickie. This is good for someone who doesn't have much time, but they still want to stretch their loins. They want to breathe and relax and set the day right. Doesn't take much. Even if you just go 5 minutes up a little hill like this and you stretch, get yourself connected, focus on your goals, and be thankful of what you got. It'll kind of prime yourself and get yourself ready for the rest of the day. All right, so we reached the top of Hilltop, but it looks like there's some more trails, and I love these types of trails when you're up high here and you get a little bit of elevation, and then these are great for running. And the beat goes boom, chicana bum bum ba dum boom boom, ba ba dum bum bum ba dum boom boom, ba da dum bum bum ba dum boom boom. See, where I come from, the Midwest, we're used to just lots of trees and flowers and farmland, but lots of trees, and the trails out there are usually in forest preserves, and they're very scenic. And so a lot of people say, it's all just brown and desert, but there's really a lot of beautiful plants that when they flower, they're really pretty to look at. I'll show you some of them. And I love these gnarly cholla plants. You see, they're green and they have like a reddish tint to them as well. Here's the ocotillo. It's the ocotillo plant, and usually, just for a couple months out of the year, it's got leaves. Usually it doesn't have any leaves on it. And it's a very branchy looking tree. But just for a couple months, you'll get some green leaves. You'll get these red leaves. Beautiful plant. So they have a park bench on the top of Hilltop Trail. And I'll show you exactly what that view is. Starting now. Is this something? Amazing. I think every day, no matter whether it's cold, hot, raining, force yourself to get out in nature, and you'll be happy that you did. You may not feel like it when you first get up in the morning, or if you're used to only going out when it's nice weather, but if you force yourself, even when it's raining hard, if you're somewhere where it's snowy, buy the appropriate gear, go somewhere scenic, and you'll feel better. It'll really jumpstart your day.